Happy hump day! My name is Michael John. It is my purpose in life to assist you on becoming your best version, however that may be. So, I think we need to start questioning relationships. And does this relationship serve my highest good? Because a lot of times, we settle in life. We settle what life has to offer us. We never really question whether somebody has our best interest in that. We just assume that they do. Let's just talk about your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Does that individual support your dreams? Unconditionally love you? Meaning, if you were to make a decision that was out of their belief system, something that they didn't understand, something that they really necessarily could care less about, but it was in your heart and you wanted to do it, would they support you? And if your answer is yes, then fucking A, that's difficult to find. But a lot of us are in these relationships right now, and they're not serving us. And the only reason why we don't exit these relationships is because we're afraid to be alone. We're afraid to hurt people's feelings, to speak our truths. We do it to avoid confrontation. We just do it for all the wrong reasons. And we do it for all the wrong reasons. And it's just sad because we compromise our happiness all for the sake of somebody else. And you got to ask yourself, would they do the same for you? And what purpose does it serve you staying in this relationship? Like, unless you could honestly ask yourself, am I going to be with this person the rest of my life? Do I see myself with this individual for the rest of my life while being happy? And unless you can answer yes to that, then you got to let it go. You got to pull that Band-Aid off. And there's no coincidences in this world. If you're in a bad relationship right now, and this is something that's been on your mind, this is the universe telling you, confirming to you that you are in alignment. You are having the right thoughts. And yes, you should end this relationship because it serves you none so ever. I'll tell you a story. So I was in one of these same relationships, and I was in denial. You know, I would be like, this is the one. I love this girl. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her. But there was certain signs throughout the relationship that she didn't trust me and she didn't support me. And her last relationship was pretty bad, you know, and I pretty much was paying for that other dude's bullshit. But I continued to deal with it, like to accept it. And you know, the universe will talk to other individuals to us. They'll use your friend to communicate a message or to deliver a message. And a lot of times we'll fucking take it personal and be like, you know, if I wanted you in my business, I would have asked you. Or we take it personal, you know, and then open up another can of worms. But just know that God speaks through others to us. And usually those other people are close individuals, people that he knows, it knows you could relate to and you could trust. You know, and this was happening to me. You know, my friends, my family members would really ask me the question, do I see myself with this person the rest of my life? And I was in denial, and I was like, yeah, you know. Well, anyways, time went on, and I started going through this awakening, and I really just started questioning it, and I knew she didn't support me. And it's pretty funny because Wreck-It Ralph wrecks the internet. We went and seen that movie, and that fucking movie was talking to me. It was like a spitting image of my life, almost, you know. It's like in fucking subliminal messages. But I left that theater, went home and cried because I knew I was going to have to let this relationship go. And it hurts. It really does. But we have to experience that pain. That's what we came to this planet to do, is experience that. Not only, I mean, look, think of the love you had for that person in the beginning of the relationship. How great it was. Like, oh, you would just wake up and that person would be on your mind and you're like, oh, I get to go spend my day with them and it's going to be beautiful and it's going to be great. And, you know, it might have been like that for like a few months, a year, however long. And then it ended, and then it goes south. And now you're dealing with the polar opposite of that. So, like, just know in life, that's how it's going to be from here on out. When you experience one, at one time you're going to experience the other. You know, I'm not saying fear it, just accept it. So, the message that I'm trying to tell you is, as soon as I got the message and I knew I had to leave this girl, and I made that decision, it was almost as if like all my manifestations that I was thinking about and I was trying to manifest were just like circling around me. And they were waiting for me to make this one decision before they started letting these manifestations come to fruition. And the moment that I did, the moment that I left, I just broke it off. Not even an hour after, I had got a phone call from some work that I was looking to do. There was like some acting gig on Chicago Fire or whatnot. But it was just random. As soon as I broke it off, that came in. And then that's when like my whole new life started to flow in. That was the only thing preventing me from me starting to manifest my new life. Because if you go through this awakening, or if you are going through this awakening, you're going to experience that, where everything that is not serving you is going to fall away from you. And the moment that you just accept it and let it go and be safe in the knowledge that better is on its way, the better off you'll be, you know? And that takes practice. It really does. But I'm here to confirm that it all works out. And how it works out is just mind-blowing, you know? Bad things that happen end up being some of the best shit that happens, because it puts you in further alignment with your purpose. So I'm encourage you, and I support you. Like, if you're in a relationship right now and it's on the fritz, be the bigger person and break that shit off, you know? Really. And then watch how your life takes off. I guarantee you're going to be leaving a comment and be like, oh my God, you were right. But I'm not playing right. That's my ego talking. But either way, subscribe, share. But more importantly, love yourself and break that shit off.